Smartphones are about to experience something crazy. The phone in your pocket is about to become way smarter than you expect. Imagine unlocking your phone one day, and before you even touch anything, things are already happening. A ride gets booked, the meeting time adjusts, and notifications organize themselves. You didn't open any apps. The phone moved first. And when that moment arrives, the smartphones we use today will start to look like basic gadgets with shiny screens. Crazy, right? Today, we call our phones smart. Face unlock works instantly. Photos fix themselves automatically. Voice assistants answer questions. Messages suggest replies before you finish typing. It feels advanced. But behind all those smart features, your phone still depends completely on you. You unlock the phone, jump between apps, tap buttons, and manage every step while the phone simply follows along. That relationship is about to change, because the next generation of smartphones won't just respond to commands. They'll start doing things on their own. And that's where things get interesting. This new idea is called Agentic Smartphones. And this isn't just another yearly upgrade like a faster chip or a slightly better camera. This is a completely different way phones will work. For years, AI has worked like a smart assistant. You ask something and it answers. You request a ride and the app opens, but everything after that still requires your actions. Pick the location, confirm the payment, and approve the ride. AI helps, but you control everything. That's assistance. Agentic AI works differently. It listens for intent, not instructions. And that small difference changes everything. Imagine simply saying, "I need to get to work." The phone checks traffic instantly, finds the fastest route, books a ride, adds the arrival time to your calendar, and even sends a quick message saying you're on the way. Even your notifications go quiet during the trip. And the wild part? You didn't open a single app. You just say what you need, and the phone starts the actions and finishes everything automatically. Now imagine something simple, like a broken sink at home. Today, your phone might show you the name of the part from a photo. Helpful, but basic. An agentic phone goes much further. But for that to work, the phone needs to understand your life. Things like your schedule, preferences, location, spending habits, and the way you communicate. That's not just a feature, that's autonomy. Autonomy turns the phone from a simple tool into a digital agent that works for you. Once a phone can understand the screen like a human, scroll through menus, fill forms, and complete tasks automatically, that changes the entire experience, turning the operating system from a passive launcher into an active assistant. And here's the crazy part. This isn't science fiction anymore. Some prototype phones can already look at the screen, understand buttons. That's powerful, but also a little scary. Because once phones reach that level of intelligence, daily habits will start changing quietly. Emails could get checked before you even think about them. Groceries might reorder automatically. Travel plans could adjust before delays even appear. A quiet intelligence begins closing the gap between what you want and what actually happens. But for that to work, the phone needs awareness of things like your schedule, preferences, location, spending habits, and communication patterns, all of which help it understand your life better. The more it understands you, the better decisions it can make. And that leads to something interesting. That creates convenience, but it also creates dependency. Right now, smartphones rely on manual steps. Open an app, enter information, confirm actions, repeat again tomorrow. Agentic smartphones focus on the final result instead of forcing you through every step. Planning a trip today means comparing flights, checking hotels, arranging transportation, and managing budgets. With an agentic phone, you simply say, "I want to travel to Japan next spring within a certain budget." And flights get checked, hotels get compared, transport gets arranged, reminders get added. Everything happens quietly in the background. Efficiency goes up, friction disappears. But there's another side to this shift: responsibility, because decision-making slowly moves from human to machine. Bookings, payments, replies, and adjustments handled automatically, which raises big questions. Who is responsible if something goes wrong? Who controls the system? Can we trust it? Because this transformation isn't just technical, It's psychological. The relationship between people and phones evolves from operator and tool to supervisor and agent. Instead of controlling every step, you oversee the system while it works for you. Behind the scenes, huge technological changes are making this possible. New processors built specifically for AI, models that can understand screens in real time, systems that track patterns and predict what you might need next, security layers designed to keep your data on the device instead of sending everything to the cloud. The goal is simple: seamless intelligence without losing privacy. And the most important factor in all of this is trust. Without trust, autonomy feels dangerous. With trust, autonomy feels powerful. Imagine waking up in the morning and your phone already adjusted the alarm based on your sleep quality, checked traffic, updated your schedule, and prepared replies for emails, all without you touching the screen. The phone becomes a silent manager of digital life. At that point, faster processors and better cameras won't be the most important features anymore. The real power will be intelligent coordination. Agentic AI won't live inside a single app. It will exist at the system level, where instead of jumping between apps, you simply tell your phone what you want to achieve, and the phone handles the rest. Smartphones started as communication devices. Then they became platforms. The next stage, they become agents. And once phones start managing digital life with minimal input, the way we use smartphones will change forever. The rise of agentic smartphones isn't a small upgrade, it's a massive leap in personal technology. What feels impressive today will soon look basic, because the real revolution isn't about better answers, it's about independent action. So, the future of smartphones might not be about tapping screens anymore. It might be about letting your phone work for you. Subscribe if you want to understand that future before it arrives.